Hi, so in this video we will discuss these four addresses, that is physical, logical, port and specific address. So as we discussed earlier, the physical address is attached at the data link layer, the logical address is attached at the network layer, the port address at the transport layer, and this specific address is attached at the application layer. So we will see how the addressing is done with the help of an example. First is the physical address. So the physical address is also known as the MAC address, and as we discussed earlier, the MAC address or the physical address is attached at the data link layer, and mostly this MAC address is 6 bytes, which is 48 bits. So let us understand how this physical addressing is done with the help of an example. So consider a device with physical address 10 wants to send the frame to device with physical address 87. So consider this is the sender and this is the receiver. Now this physical address won't be 10 and 87. This is just given as an example. It will be actually in hexadecimal form. Next, let us consider that all the devices are connected using a bus topology. So the sender's computer will receive the data from the higher layer, that is from the network layer. Now actually at the network layer, the IP addresses will be attached, that is not shown over here. Then the data link layer will attach the MAC addresses, that is it will attach the sender's MAC address and the receiver's MAC address. So the source MAC address is 10 and the destination MAC address is 87. Then the data link layer will send the frame to the physical layer. Physical layer will then convert bits to signals and send it over the transmission medium. Now since it is a bus topology, the frame will be sent on both the sides, that is the right hand side as well as left hand side. But on the left hand side, once it reaches the end of the cable, it will be discarded. And on the right hand side, it will be sent to all the connected devices. So the frame will be sent to all the devices connected over the network. That is, first it will be sent to this one, that is the device having MAC address 28. But once the frame reaches the data link layer of this device, it will know that the MAC address of the receiver is not matching with its own MAC address. The MAC address of the receiver in the frame will be 87 and its own MAC address is 28, so it will know that the MAC addresses are not matching, so the packet will be dropped. Similarly, the frame will be sent to this device, but this device also will discard the packet because the MAC address of the receiver is not matching. That is, the MAC address is 87 of the required destination, but its own MAC address is 53. So this one will also discard the packet. So this way there may be many devices connected to the link, so all the devices will receive the frame. So once the frame reaches the data link layer of this device, it will know that the MAC address mentioned in the frame, that is the receiver's MAC address mentioned in the frame, matches with its own MAC address. So what it will do is that it will remove the headers and trailers and pass the data to the network layer. That is, we can say that it is decapsulated and passed on to the higher layers. Next, let us discuss logical address. Logical address, also known as the IP address, and the IP address will be attached at the network layer. For example, the IPv4 is of 32 bits. So let us see how IP addresses are attached with the help of an example. Now consider there are 3 LANs and connected using 2 routers, and each device will have a IP address and a MAC address for each connection. Now each router is connected to 3 networks, so each router will have addresses for each connection. So each router will have addresses for each connection. So consider this is the sender. Say suppose sender has IP address as A and physical address, that is MAC address, as 10. See, actually the IP addresses will be numeric. Here it is just taken as an example. So consider the sender's IP address is A and the sender's MAC address is 10. So say suppose the sender with IP address as A and MAC address as 10 wants to send a packet to the receiver having IP address as P and MAC address as 95. So first the sender will receive the data from the higher layers. Then at the network layer, it will attach the IP addresses. That is, it will attach the IP address of the sender and the IP address of the receiver. So mostly first the IP address of the sender is attached and then the IP address of the receiver is attached. So in this case, the sender's IP address is A and the receiver's IP address is P. So the IP addresses will be attached at the network layer. Now we saw in the previous videos that one of the functionalities of the network layer is routing. That is, the route has to be decided. So the network layer will use this routing table and find out the IP address of the next hop. The next hop is router 1. So using this routing table, the network layer will find out the IP address of router 1, that is F. Next, the ARP protocol, which we just discussed in the last video, is used to obtain the MAC address when the IP address is known. So it will be used to obtain the MAC address of the next hop, that is router 1, which has IP address as F. So ARP will find out that the MAC address of router 1 is 20. So then the network layer will pass the MAC address to the data link layer. Now at the data link layer, the source and the destination MAC addresses are attached in the header. Now data link layer is concerned only with hop to hop delivery. So the source address will be 10, source MAC address will be 10 and destination MAC address will be 20, that is only of the next hop. And at the data link layer, mostly first the receiver's MAC address is attached and then the source MAC address is attached. Now there will be many devices connected, but the frame will be discarded by every device except for router 1 because the destination MAC address mentioned in the frame matches with the MAC address of router 1. So the data link layer will remove the headers and the trailers and pass the data to the network layer. Now at the network layer, the IP addresses will be checked. So the router 1 will check that the IP address of the destination is P, whereas its own IP address is F. So it will know that the packet needs to be forwarded because the IP address of the receiver is not matching. So since the packet needs to be forwarded, the router will use this routing table and ARP to find the MAC address of the next hop. The next hop is router 2. So using ARP, it will find out that the physical address of the next hop, that is of router 2, is 33. So the router 1 will create a new frame with source MAC address as 99 and destination MAC address as 33. So source MAC address is 99 and destination MAC address is of router 2, that is 33. So we can see here that the source and the destination MAC address is changed. That is, if we compare both these frames, your source address was 10, destination was 20. Now source address is 99, that is of this connection, and destination is 33, that is of this router. So we can say that the MAC addresses are changing from every hop to hop, whereas the logical address or the IP addresses are the same. Then when the frame reaches router 2, same thing will be done. That is, at the data link layer, it will check the MAC addresses. So the MAC address matches with that of router 2's MAC address. So it will remove the headers and trailers and then pass the data to the network layer. Then at the network layer, the IP addresses will be checked. Then router 2 will know that the IP address is P over here, whereas its own IP address is N. So that means the packet has to be forwarded. So since the packet needs to be forwarded, the router 2 will use this routing table and ARP to find out the MAC address of the next hop. So using ARP, it will know that the MAC address of the next hop is 95. So it will create a new frame with destination MAC address as 95 and source MAC address as 66. Also, please don't get confused in this diagram. Over here, first they have shown the lower layer and this side will be the higher layers. Okay, so next, once the frame reaches this destination computer, first at the data link layer, it will check the MAC addresses. That is, the MAC address of the receiver is 95, which matches with its own MAC address. So it will remove the headers and the trailers and pass the packet to the network layer. Then at the network layer, it will check the IP addresses. Now over here, the IP address mentioned of the receiver is P, which matches with its own IP address, that is P. So again the headers will be removed and then the data will be passed to the higher layers. So this is how logical addressing will be done. That is, if the data is passing through intermediate nodes like routers, then it will pass only up to the network layer. Next, let us discuss the port addresses. Now this port address is attached at the transport layer and mostly it is 16 bits. So let us learn port addresses with the help of an example. Now consider this is the sending computer with IP address as A and this is the receiving computer with IP address as P. Now consider the sending computer has 3 processes running, that is with port addresses A, B and C, and the receiving computer has 2 processes running with port addresses J and K. Now say suppose the process A on the sending computer needs to communicate with process J on the receiving computer. So at the sender side, data will be received from the higher layers to the transport layer. Now at the transport layer, the source and the destination port addresses are attached. The source port address is A and the destination port address is J. Then the data will be sent to the network layer. Now the work of the network layer is to attach the IP addresses. So over here, the source IP address and the destination IP address will be attached. The source IP address is A and destination IP address is P. And then the packet will be passed to the data link layer. At the data link layer, the MAC addresses will be attached. That is, the source MAC address and receiver's MAC address will be attached. Now here the MAC addresses are not shown because MAC addresses will be changed from every hop to hop. And in the trailer of the frame, error control information is attached. The data link layer will then pass the data to the physical layer and then the physical layer will send it over the network. Once the data reaches at the data link layer of the receiving computer, the headers will be checked, that is the MAC address will be checked. So if the MAC address mentioned in the frame matches with that of the receiver's MAC address, then the headers and the trailers will be removed and then it will be passed to the network layer. At the network layer, the IP addresses will be checked. That is, if the IP address mentioned in the packet matches with that of the receiver's IP address, then the headers will be removed and then the data will be passed to the transport layer. At the transport layer, the port address of the receiver will be checked and then it will pass to the application layer. Then the application layer will then pass it on to the particular process. Next is specific addresses. Specific addresses are attached at the application layer. Some of the examples are email address and URL.